Hey, it's Jeff with Barbecue Plus, and today we're going to have a special episode, cooking with power tools. So we're going to cut these frozen baby backs apart first. They are solid, they've been in the freezer, but what we're going to do is make some tiny little riblets, half size. And we're going to do that. We're going to put them on the OG Traeger. This is a Traeger 125. So without further ado, let's cut into these bad boys. Literally. So I've got a couple bricks here, and I wanted to use these as a support as I cut through these. Hopefully don't cut through fingers and such other things, but we're going to give this a try today. So the important thing is it's frozen solid. You can see I've cleaned out the blade on this. Well, you can't see, but trust me, I cleaned the blade on this. And then I put some tape on here, and that will keep anything from going up against any of the meat coming in contact here. These are still in their original frozen state. So there we go, we went right through the bone, the meat, the everything, and we're gonna end up with two great riblets, half-size ribs. There we go, that worked out great. Probably want to use a little bit of a sharper blade. You could use a Sawzall if that works better for you. Just make sure that it's clean, you're going through bone. What I noticed is on the second one, which was flatter, this other one had a little bit more of a waviness to it. But on the second one, since it was flatter, it really cut a lot better, a lot faster. We're just gonna put these on the counter inside, let them warm up for a little while. We're gonna hit them with some sauce. We're gonna put them in the OG Traeger and get them going. All right, so step two, we've got the defrost on these guys, and it is time to put these on the grill. We're just gonna hit them with some of the Honey Hog. This is a meat church rub. Love this stuff on ribs. This is really good. Hit them there. We're gonna go pretty much all the way around, get them on the ends, making sure to get all sides of these. These are just gonna make a fun little appetizer because they're gonna be baby backs, but they're gonna be so easy to eat because it's just gonna be kind of a nibble size. I've done riblets before, which are the rib tips. You've got these little flat bones in there. They're great, love doing those, but I think this will be fun because you've got more of a substantial bone in there. There we go, we're just gonna set these fellas on. I didn't do anything with the membrane, and that's really, since these are so small, so thin, that's not going to make any difference. You don't need to score it, you don't need to pull it off. Just good to go. There, those are looking good. Now I chose to use this Traeger 125 because these older Traeger styles, and this is Mount Angel, Oregon made. So this has got the welded on legs, and that's one of the telltales. And they never made this one once they moved production overseas. This is supposed to be one of the best designs to be able to get a lot of good smoke on it. A lot of folks have said that they really love this one. I found that the smoke kind of rolls up over both sides and over the end really well. So it's good and even smoke. Part of that might be because you've got the stack in the center here, as opposed to a lot of times the stack is over on the end, but with this in the middle, It gives a real good even cook, and I like the smoke flavor that this one throws out. So we're going to give that some time. We're going to bring these up to about 160, 170 degrees. I think I've got the pit set for about 225, and then we're going to put them into a pan with some liquid in there and basically braise them at that point. So they'll grab all their smoke at the front end, and then we're going to basically kind of candy them up. So these guys have been running for a while. We're going to take the next step. Going to bring those out. So next we're just going to cut these individually. We just need to make sure we go between each one of those bones. So we get a nice little chunk like that. So there we go. Those are all cut up individually. We're going to throw a little bit more rub on them. We're just going to put them back on for a little bit of time. We're going to roll those around a little bit in this next step just to make sure that they get heat on all sides as they cook down for about another half hour or so. Then we're going to add some liquids into here, put them all in, tent it with aluminum foil, and let them braise for the finish. Okay, so it's just about time to pull these fellas off and put them into the sauce. So we're going to mix up our liquid now. I'm going to start out with, I think, just one of these 8-ounce apple juice. We're going to throw in a little bit of orange juice. I like this sweet chili glaze. So we're going to probably put about a 1/4 cup of that in, and then a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's. Looks like that's about a 1/4 cup as well. So this is kind of a braising liquid that we're going to finish off these ribs. They're pretty much cooked, but now we're gonna set them and finish them in the juice. Just gonna open that up. Drop them in there. So those are all inside of there. Move them around just a little bit. See if we can make sure that each one of them touches that liquid at this point. Yeah, these things are about 175. They could use just a little bit more, which is perfect for what we want to do with them. We're going to seal them up with this aluminum foil, so that way it's going to hold all that juice and all that heat in. It's just going to be a great little rib sauna inside of here. Temperature's running just a little over 200 degrees, so I'm going to kick it up one extra click to go for about 250. We're going to give these guys about an hour or so in there. And again, that's some Sweet Baby Ray's, some sweet Thai chili, some apple juice, and a little bit of OJ in there. So we have hit our temperatures. These are done. This is what they turned out to be, just nice little tiny riblets. I think these things are just going to be fantastic. So we're going to give this a try and see what they taste like. That is really good. They come off the bone. There's just still a little bit of adherence to the bone, so it's not a fall off the bone type of thing, which I didn't want to have that. But these things are done very well. They've got a great smoky taste to them. They're sweet because we did have a lot of sweetness, especially the apple juice, the orange juice that we put in at the end. Look at that, clean off the bone. Yep, I think these would be absolutely wonderful. I am looking forward to bringing these to the gathering that we've got this evening. Hey, if you like the content that we're doing here, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You'll just find out when I put out new videos, usually every Friday or Saturday morning early. So that way you can figure out what you're going to cook in your backyard this coming weekend. And from Barbecue Plus, thanks for watching.